Hey everyone! Welcome to another episode of Tech Talk for Everyone. I'm Paul.
And I'm JP. Super excited to be here today.
I'm Carl. And today, we're diving into something that's literally all around us but many people don't fully understand. The Internet of Things, or IoT for short.
So today's big question is, how is the Internet of Things reshaping our everyday lives? And are we ready for this connected future?
Oh, that's a good one. And honestly, I think many of us are using IoT device without even realizing it.
Exactly. Like my mom got this smart doorbell for Christmas. And she was like, why does my doorbell need the internet? But now she loves checking the door from her phone and she's not even here.
My grandma's the same way! So before we jump in, let's make sure everyone's on the same page. Carl, can you give us a super simple explanation of what is the Internet of Things actually is?
Sure thing. So, the Internet of Things is basically regular objects like fridges, watches, or cars that have been given internet connectivity and some computer power to make them smart.
It's like giving everybody object superpowers by connecting them to the internet.
And these aren't just expensive gadgets anymore. These smart devices are becoming super common. By next year, experts say we'll have over 20 billion connected devices worldwide.
Wow! That's like almost 3 devices for everyone, for every person on the earth.
And that's just not our phone and laptops anymore. It's our thermostat, light bulbs, washing machine, and even our coffee makers.
Ha! I actually have a smart coffee maker, and I'm not gonna lie, having my coffee ready when my alarm goes off has changed my life.
But I'm curious, how does all this actually work? Like how does my fridge know when I'm out of milk?
Great question. So, IoT has four main parts. The number one, first, you've got sensors that collects information like temperature sensors, cameras, or microphones.
Then you need connectivity, usually Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or cellular networks to send all that data at somewhere.
Exactly. The third one is data processing, which usually happens in the cloud. That's just fancy talk for powerful computers somewhere else that makes sense for all the information.
And finally, there's the user interface, like an app on your phone that lets you control your smart lights or check your security cameras.
Right! So in JP's fridge example, the fridge might have weight sensors or cameras that notice when you're running low on milk and then send an alert to your phone.
That's both cool and kinda creepy at the same time.
So, should we talk about some of the ways IoT is already changing our daily lives?
Definitely. I think smart homes are probably the most obvious example for most people.
Oh yeah, my cousin just moved into an apartment with smart lighting, smart thermostats, and voice assistant in every room. She can literally ask her apartment to turn up the heat or play music.
And don't forget wearables. My fitness tracker counts my steps, monitor my heart rate, and even tracks my sleep. I'm basically walking around with a mini doctor on my wrist.
I just got one of those too, and it's kind of scary how much it knows about me.
But it's not just about convenience for individuals. IoT is making entire cities smarter too.
Oh, like those parking meters that let you pay with your phone?
Exactly. And also smart traffic lights that change based on actual traffic patterns, or sensors that monitors air quality throughout the city.
My favorite has to be connected cars though. My friend's new car basically drives itself on the highway and can parallel park better than I can.
To be fair, JP, that's not saying much. I've seen you try to parallel park.
Hey! Not all of us were blessed with spatial awareness, okay?
So we talk about what IoT is and how it's already showing up in our lives. But I'm curious, what you guys think is all the connectivity actually making our lives better?
I think there are definitely huge benefits. Like in healthcare, IoT devices can monitor patients remotely, alert doctors to problems, and even help people remember to take their medications.
Yes, and in our agriculture, farmers are using IoT sensors to monitor soil's condition and water usage, which helps them to grow more food while using fewer resources.
You know, I read about this smart irrigation system that reduces water usage by like 30% while actually increasing crop yields. That's pretty amazing when you think about water shortage around the world.
But there's definitely a flip side, right? All these connected devices create some serious concerns too.
Security is the big one for me. Like, can hackers break into smart home? Could someone hack my car while I'm driving it?
Those are valid concerns. These have already been some scary security breaches with IoT devices. Like remember when hackers access baby monitors and were talking to kids through them? Terrifying.
That still gives me nightmares. And privacy is another huge issue. These devices are constantly collecting data about us, what we do, what we say, even how we sleep.
Yeah, it's like my smartphone speaker is always listening, waiting for me to say to wait the word. But what happens to all the other stuff in here?
And who knows all the data? The companies that make these devices are collecting these massive amounts of information about our daily lives. What are they even doing with it?
Selling it mostly. That's their business model. They sell us relatively affordable smart devices and then make money by analyzing or selling our data.
When you put it that way, it sounds like we're the product, not the customers.
That's often the case with tech these days.
There's another issue we should talk about too, the digital divide.
Oh, you mean how not everyone has equal access to this technology?
Exactly. IoT could make existing inequalities even worse. If only certain people or communities can afford to benefit from it.
You know, that's a great point. And that's not just about money. It's also about having reliable internet access, tech literacy, and even the time to learn how to use these new systems.
I have not thought about that. My grandparents still struggle with texting, let alone setting up a smart home system.
And if important services start moving to IoT platforms like healthcare, monitoring, or job applications, people without access could be left behind.
So the question isn't just are we ready for the connected future, but are we making sure everyone can be a part of it?
So, where do you think IoT is headed? What's the future look like?
Well, I think we'll see these systems get more integrated and seamless. Right now, a lot of smart devices don't talk to each other very well.
Yeah, I have that problem. My smart light are one brand, my thermostat is another, and they need their own app. It's kind of a mess.
I think artificial intelligence is gonna be a huge for IoT too. Instead of having us program or control everything, our smart homes will learn our preference and habits.
Ooh, that sounds both awesome and a little creepy.
You know, I'm hoping we'll see more focus on sustainability, like smart power grids that reduce energy waste, or system that help us use less water and other resources.
And hopefully, better security and privacy protections. Because right now, that feels like the Wild West.
I agree. I think as consumers, we need to start demanding better protections for our data and more transparency about how it's being used.
So, to circle back to our big question, how is the Internet of Things reshaping our everyday lives? And are we ready for the connected future?
I think it's really reshaping everything from how we run our homes to how cities operate and how businesses work. The change is happening whether we're ready or not.
But ready is complicated, right? Technologically, these systems are becoming more accessible and easier to use, but socially and ethically, I think we're still catching up.
And that's okay. New technologies always bring challenges. What matters is that we're asking this question and making sure that benefits of IoT are available to everyone while minimizing the risks.
Absolutely. And we want to hear from you, our listeners. How is IoT showing us in our life? Are you excited about this connected future or worried about it? Or maybe a bit or both?
You can share your thoughts on our social media or leave a comment on our website. And if you enjoyed today's conversation, don't forget to subscribe for more episodes where we break down tech topics in languages everyone can understand.
Thanks for listening to Tech Talk for Everyone. I'm Carl.
I'm JP.
And I'm Paul. See you next time.
Bye!